Newt Gingrich just gave an interview to NPR in which he says that the president-elect no longer likes the phrase drain the swamp. I'm told he just disclaims that. He now says it was cute, but he doesn't want to use it anymore. David?
And Newt said that the president has the power to pardon his kids in advance, in effect saying they can do no wrong no matter what happens. Newt Gingrich suggesting something like that. Mr. Drucker.
Yeah, well, look, I think Newt's an interesting character, and obviously he has a lot of experience in using his, position as a former Speaker of the House and the reputation he built up as a thinker and historian from his time in the limelight for, furthering his, post-office political endeavors. So he's very familiar with this stuff. Look, here's how this stuff works. Donald Trump is, in a sense, although he acts unconventionally, is really functioning like every other politician. There are some things here that are different. And one of them is that he has such extensive business holdings, including a big, brand new, shiny hotel here in Washington, that even if he does nothing, even if he never encourages people to stay there, they're going to do it anyway so that they can drop in meetings with either administration officials or Republicans in Congress that, I'm at the Trump Hotel, it's so great. Everybody's looking for an advantage. Ultimately, how voters are going to judge the president, the new president, is whether their lives are better. And if their lives are better, honestly, they're not going to care if he's robbing them blind out of their own piggy bank. If their lives aren't better, they're going to look at every flaw that has nothing to do with whether or not it's his fault or not, and they're going to decide he's fallen down on the job, and they're going to nail him for it. And that's just how this works.
I get it, but why would he move away from drain the swamp? His supporters and voters like that.
Because you cannot, right, Allison, because he can't govern that way. I mean, it's a cute phrase. We heard this from President Obama, just not with that phrasing. When he ran for office, we've heard this from a lot of politicians of both parties. Drain the swamp, lobbyists are bad, money is bad. Then they get it here and they realize, number one, lobbyists used to work in government. They are the smartest people in town. If you want to run an effective government, if you want to pass an infrastructure bill, if you want to do tax reform, all of these things, you're going to need the help of the dreaded lobbyist. If you want to win re-election, if you want to protect your party in the midterm elections to further your agenda that people voted for you for, you're going to need to raise money because that's how politics works. It costs money.